amazing work. So lighting and shading is, again, part of that 4 sequence of how the stuff works. Lighting and shading involves putting virtual lights in the system and putting textures and writing programs that create shaders, or the particular way that the procedural texture looks. If you have a banana, you don't just have a picture of a banana and wrap it around. That's how you did it 20 years ago. Now you have to have 20 different layers. Each layer has some transparency, and you somehow account for the fact that light bounces through some of those layers and doesn't bounce through out of them. To get a realistic banana, you have to have almost 20 layers of the different dirt and smudges and yellow to make a banana look like a real banana. It's quite impressive. There's a lot of programming that's involved in writing these textures and shaders, writing the procedural textures. The virtual camera is set up and you say render instead of saying action. And this is a beautiful picture from a free renderer, and you could actually download that software and be playing with that today. So in terms of how this stuff works, I'm supposed to demystify you, not show you pretty pictures. This is how it works, folks. At the core element of the renderer, this is the rendering step now, it is similar triangles, which is, here is an eye, a virtual eye. You have an image plane or a virtual picture you're trying to draw. You're trying to put pixels on there, fill those pixels in 2D. The world is 3D. And you have similar triangles, meaning this guy is out there, here's my eye, let's call this the origin, and I have A of Z, or the Z depth of this guy, and I have where this edge is of that corner here, and this is A of X. And I want to figure out where is that intersection with this plane. So I know B of Z, I know where my image plane is, and I'm trying to figure out where is that X in left and right. So I'm trying to solve for B of X, given B of Z, A of X, and A of Z here. You guys see that similar triangles? A of X over A of Z equals B of X over B of Z, and you've got your similar triangles. Very simple. And I'm going to show you a picture of that. By the way, the math is similar to this. It's a little bit more complicated because you're in 3D, but basically that's the key step. And there are lots of different algorithms for that. We'll talk about that in a second. But let me show you. I actually wrote this years ago.